Spoiler warning! Spoiler warning!
Alright guys, we are back at it again with another Demon Slayer video. This time I'll be finally answering the big old question on how the heck did Nezuko survive against the sun? Like, she's a demon, right? They perish at the sight of the sun. But it's like Nezuko has a supernatural sunscreen SPF infinity, or maybe a daylight ring, or something of a sort. Well, in this video I'll be going over the exact reason why Nezuko can live under the sun unlike any other demon, and why is she so special. So without further ado, let's get right into the video and cue that intro.
You don't fuck with neck, bro.
Alright, once again, like in every Demon Slayer video I've been doing so far, this video will contain spoilers for non-manga readers. I advise all of you guys to read the manga, be up to date so you can enjoy our discussions, theories and analysis. Well, if you don't want to be spoiled, that is, otherwise keep watching. So before I begin to explain how Nezuko is a special sun-proof demon queen, I'm going to have to go over a couple of key concepts which I did explain in some of my other Demon Slayer videos, like the concept of natural and unnatural energy. If you guys want a thorough explanation, then watch my video on how strong Muzan is and why he can survive being decapitated, along with watching my last video about the red Nichiren blade. In both those videos, I went over the principle of natural energy of the sun and the unnatural energy that gives the power to Muzan and the other demons. But I'll briefly explain the premise that when Kibutsuji Muzan first became a demon, he entered a world of the supernatural and broke all bounds of the natural world, hence garnering unnatural energy, and to feed this unnatural energy, he has to kill and eat human beings. As of yet, it is indicated that unlike Tamayo and Yushiro, just feeding on blood of humans isn't enough for Muzan. His hunger is like no other demons, hence forcing him to kill as many humans as his hunger requires. And if you go back to chapter 127, when Muzan drank the medicine, it didn't appear to do anything. However, after he had killed the doctor, it had seemed that his powers had awakened. What if killing the doctor was the key to activating his powers? It would make a lot of sense, right? Taking a life gave Muzan access to immortality by allowing his body to channel unnatural energy. This would explain why the medicine didn't work until after Muzan took her life. The act of killing and drinking human blood is not just taboo in many theological concepts, but also a mean to enter a dark realm of power. This is why we see a lot of stories and folklores where human blood sacrifice for either power or an offering to dark spirits. We also have a concept of immortality like the Philosopher's Stones in Full Metal Alchemist, but there is always a price to be paid of human blood. This concept is also found in JoJo with the Pillar Man and the Stone Mask. But coming back to Muzan, if you go by our theory, we can conclude that Muzan became the first ever demon due to the Blue Spider Lily medicine, along with him taking a life. This broke the boundary for Muzan to attain unnatural demon energy, giving him the power he has now. His constant intake of human blood feeds this unnatural energy, and the only counter to this unnatural energy is the natural energy of the sun. This is the reason why Muzan and the demons die by the sun, because its energy will eliminate the unnatural energy. With Muzan, a simple Nichiren blade won't work on him because he has the greatest amount of this unnatural energy. So unless you have a red Nichiren blade and a breath style that embodies the sun, Muzan will survive even decapitation. Remember guys, if you want to understand this better, then go watch my video on this topic. But coming back to Nezuko, why can she survive against the sun? Doesn't she also have Muzan's blood running through her veins when she was turned into a demon? Doesn't she have unnatural demon energy? Well, she does, kind of, but not really. The thing is, Nezuko was a special case before she was even given this unnatural energy in the form of Muzan's blood. As a human, Nezuko had a large amount of the sun's natural energy coursing through her, which inhibited the unnatural demon energy. In fact, all of the Kamado family had this. Nezuko's father, Tanjiro, would practice and perform the Dance of the Fire God ritual. In the Dance of the Fire God breath style explained video, I mentioned this ritual as a guise of preservation for the breath of the sun, taught to the Kamado family ancestor Sumiyoshi's kids by Yurichi, a breath of the sun user. So effectively, Nezuko's dad, Tanjiro, was using the breath of the sun, and he had channeled the sun's energy throughout his body. he was the physical embodiment of the natural energy. And as I explained before, in the world of Demon Slayer, there is a concept of resonation of energy and how an individual's energy can affect their surroundings along with other people around them. Like the Demon Slayer mark, it spreaded through Tanjiro to the other Demon Slayers, the activation of the red Nichiren blade, like how that spreaded, and so on. Basically, an individual's energy can be affected by its surrounding and other people around them. And because of this concept of resonation, due to Nezuko's father performing the dance of the fire god ritual, his whole family had absorbed the sun's natural energy more than a normal human being. So yeah, knowing this, we can understand that Tanjiro and Nezuko was already in possession of great natural energy than normal people due to this family ritual. But let's move on to when Nezuko actually became a demon. In the beginning, she reacted to her demon instincts like everyone else and tried to eat the first thing that came to her sight, which was Tanjiro. However, she slowly overcame these demon instincts after Tanjiro's persistence. We can see her eyes watering whilst in her struggles to fight her newfound urge. But when things got serious, when Nezuko saw her brother in danger, she reacted to save him even in this demon state. Guys, you lot have to remember that this wasn't so long after she became a demon. Now, a typical answer to Nezuko being able to overcome her demon cravings is love and human connections. Yeah, we get it, she loved her brother. But come on, how many other stories do we know where a demon ended up eating their siblings, parents, or even their entire family? Literally every demon we come across in the series have this story. Like Tamayo, she loved her husband and children dearly, but she still ended up killing them in her rampage. You could even say the first Upper Moon demon along with the third also had great human connection. Kokushibu was so well connected to his human relation to his brother that he even kept the gift he made for Yurichi after his death. Akaza also was really well connected to his fiancée Koyuki that it impacted him so much as a demon where he didn't kill women. So we can't go saying that Nezuko's love was something special. However, don't get me wrong, love and human connection does play its part, which I'll explain later, but the only real explanation for Nezuko to gain immunity to the sun is because of the greater level of natural energy in Nezuko, which was able to subdue the unnatural demon energy from taking complete control over her. Let's break this down. Nezuko has a large amount of natural energy from her exposure to her father's Dance of the Fire God ritual throughout the years until his death. Later in her life, she is exposed to a large amount of unnatural energy when she is given Muzan's blood, which pretty much turns her into a demon. However, after some struggle, her natural energy is able to nullify some of the effects of the demon energy, giving her more control and strength in her demon form. She basically has all the perks of a demon because she already went through the transformation, but due to her not feeling this unnatural energy after this transformation, her body was able to put her right in between a human and a demon. Genya is another example of this, but the other way round. Genya's ability to consume demon energy allows him to access the powers of a demon, but he still retains his human disposition. However, once Genya consumes more demon energy beyond his limits, Genya would be no different to a demon. Now, the only way for the demon energy in Nezuko to get stronger is for her to kill humans and drink their blood. However, because she was initially prevented from doing that by Tanjiro, she resisted her urges to the point of putting herself to sleep, or possibly due to the lack of energy, she went into this type of coma state. During this comatose state, Nezuko was recovering and balancing her stored natural energy to keep her functioning, and in this time, Urokodaki was also helping her by doing some mental jutsu to see humans as something to protect. This actually helps her fight against her demon urges. Now, this is also where the concept of love comes in. Because of this, her love and emotions kept on increasing as she continued protecting the people around her, along with trying to protect her brother. This form of emotion is actually just contributing to the natural energy within her. So throughout Nezuko's time as a demon, she was stockpiling on her already high level of natural energy whilst in this demon state. Due to this, she unlocked her demon arts to protect her brother Tanjiro. Her demon arts itself was affected by this positive energy along with the effects of the Dance of the Fire God ritual she had on her. Her demon art is called Blood Burst or Exploding Blood. It literally ignites her blood into flames, obviously the blood out outside of her body, this flame can deal serious damage to demons and possibly even kill them. It's also shown that it works against anything related to demons like the blood demon art. It will pretty much burn anything with demon energy. With this ability she can even heal damage and poison dealt by demons, as seen in chapter 95. The way her demon art works is pretty much Nezuko exposing her pure natural energy of the sun, which resides in her, to the unnatural energy of the demons. She basically cancels out anything that's related to unnatural energy. Nezuko being able to turn Tanjiro's black Nichiren blade from jet black to crimson red is another proof of this, as is pumping Tanjiro's sword with a large amount of the sun's natural energy, making it more deadly to the demons. Now let's think about it. The moment Nezuko was exposed to the sun, we see that she was burning a bit, but it stopped. If you go by what I'm saying, then it wasn't this specific moment that Nezuko gained her immunity to the sun. It was the moment she was able to garner more natural energy in her body than demon energy. This could have even been the case when she had unlocked her demon arts. Well, maybe even during the time when she was sleeping for a whole 2 years. And obviously Nezuko didn't go out in the sun to test this, but it could have obviously happened way before it was revealed. With that, I hope you guys understood my explanation to why Nezuko is a special demon and immune to the sun. Her dad pretty much saved her life with the dance of the fire god. And I know I said the word energy so many times that it probably flew over your heads by now, but come on, I don't have any other words to use for this concept. This is my understanding of the manga, and as of yet, nothing is confirmed, so this is just a theory, an anime balls deep theory. With that, subscribe if you haven't, ding that notification bell. Until then, I'll see you guys till next time.